You've heard a lot about this next comedian tonight. Most of it has been mysterious type jokes, but I know him better than anybody. And I just want to say that the next roaster coming to the stage, David Murray Garland, he's a piece of shit. He's a fucking asshole. He's a son of a bitch. He's a cunt. He's a dick. He's an asswipe. He licks asshole for a living. He's a fucking motherfucker. I hate him. He's such a fucking asshole. He's a piece of shit. I want to kick him in the dick every time I see him. I'm going to kick him in his shins just so he cries. Because he cries like a bitch. Because he is a bitch and a cunt. He's a bearded, fucking balding cunt. I fucking hate him. Fucking welcome to the stage. The biggest piece of shit in this fucking city. Fucking faggot David Murray Garland.
Yes. Welcome to a roast for Midgette. You are welcome for my presence here. I've made notes for all the people I'm gonna roast. I'm gonna roast you all in order. Ray Bullock shaves his head. Jared Colton got a new haircut. James Polk, you had a goatee when I wrote the joke. You wear glasses. Martin, you have a beard. Jeff Kern, you're wearing a hat. Ron Rogers, you're my brother. Kenny Wingle, you're tall. You've all been roasted. And now to a bigger piece of shit. Blake. If you're a woman with a sexually transmitted disease, you should have sex with Blake Midgette. If you're a woman with low self-esteem, you should have sex with Blake. Blake's a good guy. To give an STD to. But seriously, Blake is nice. Nice enough to fish you if you ask him. But sometimes Blake goes a little bit too far. There's nothing funny about fucking a girl on her dead grandmother's armoire. Blake's mouth is so dirty, it's like the floor in a porno theater. Blake, I'll miss you. Thank you. God bless you for your presence.
David Murray Garland. Alright, this is probably going to fail, but we're going to try an experiment. Brown Frown the Clown couldn't be here because he woke up in a puddle of his own piss in a ditch in Virginia Beach. But he didn't pee on his cell phone, so I'm going to put him on speakerphone right now. So give a big round of applause to Brown Frown the Clown, the saddest clown in town.
That's the mic. The speakers at the top.
Hey, this is actually Mike. I'm the ambassador to the clown. I can't find the clown at the moment, but I know I was supposed to be there for the roast, so I went to the beach instead because I don't care. And I was just thinking about the first time I met Blake. It was actually on a farm. I was completely naked except for I had a machete. And Blake came up, and he had this glisten in his eyes, which I thought was something special about him. I realized just this raging alcoholism. But I really connected with Blake, and I think he connected with me. And I couldn't quite put my finger in it at first, but I think we both remind each other of the men that molested us when we were younger. and I didn't realize it till later that when I saw him naked that he was just like my dad. But, I'm gonna miss. Oh shit, hold on. Guess who just walked in? Guess, hey, Brown. Come here, I got someone on the phone. Yeah, this time don't hang up and try to dial a 900 number. That's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend. Hey, Blake. Who's on the line? Blake. That's the Brown. You gotta talk to his phone. Hey, Blake, I'm miss you, buddy, and, don't tell anyone about that magic trick I showed you, you're gonna get in trouble. Alright, Brown, thanks for stopping by. I'd love to stay and chat, but, I gotta go masturbate in the car instead. So, hope you all have a good time. This is some groundbreaking, speakerphone comedy that we're doing. Be sure to, blog about it to your friends and all of that. And, have a good day. I wish I could be there, but, I have a social life instead.
Alright, everybody say thank you to Mike Shea. Thanks a lot for showing up for the show I put you on, you faggot. Alright. You've watched a lot of shit get flung at this man tonight. But now, in the words of the Lord, vengeance is mine. Welcome to the stage, the lovable asshole we're all here for, Mr. Blake Midgette!
Stand up, you fucks! Stand up! Eat a dick!
Die, Jew.
Okay.
I prepared notes for all of you. Yeah, but seriously, if I knew you guys were going to be this funny before I left, I would have left a long time ago. Because I look around and none of you faggots have made me laugh in years. Goddamn, Richmond! I'm glad this shit is over. I came to this town 3 years ago to figure out what I want to do with my life. As a sharp, successful, and hopeful college student, and I leave you as a fat, broken down alcoholic who hangs out with comedians. Thank you. I should have done myself a favor and had a stroke when I was passing Ashland on the way down here. Oh, Ashland? Who goes there, really? Richmond, I'm leaving you. Another drink! Yeah, give me another drink. Thank you so much. But Richmond, I'm leaving you because you're kind of a strange town. As evidenced by the people you hold in high regard on Monument Avenue, frozen in statues. Like 6 dudes dedicated to keeping the black man down.
Yeah.
Okay. And one guy who was different. There was also Arthur Ashe, who was dedicated to elevating the black man from behind with his penis.
The funny thing is, if you go to Carytown on the weekend, you ask the dick from Goochland, like, what do you think about Arsler Ash? Is he an inspiration? He's like, you mean that fucking faggot black dude that died of AIDS? And that's why I'm leaving.
Texas?
She's funnier than all of us.
No, she has big tits and nothing else. That's all she has to offer anyone.
That's pretty much half the dance, Blake.
Well, that's more than Richmond has to offer anyone.
Call me out.
Also Jewish.
Jewish.
The owner's here.
No way, right? You did. You made me lose my place. No, but so I'm leaving Richmond for a town that executes retards and bashes gay people. Which means that even if I don't succeed in comedy, I know I have a job. Oh, and before I get on with the next part, did everybody hear the great news?
You're gay?
Travis Charles has finally impregnated the love of his life, Jesse Thomas. One of you promised me you're gonna curb stomp that fucking waterhead before I...
You're my fucking hero.
And now it's payback time, you fuckholes! Ray Bullock. You taught me a lot, Ray. And not so much in comedy, but now I know a surefire way to make money in a Greyhound bathroom. You have done so much for this scene. I just wish somebody was paying attention. People laugh more at Auschwitz than at a 955 show. But still you plug away, and for that I applaud you. And like myself, I have a hard time believing that you're single. I would have figured by now you'd at least thrown Kelly Henderson a hump. And it's because I thought she was you when I first met her.
Holy shit!
But holy shit, people, Ray Bullock isn't lucky with the ladies. I've seen the Elephant Man get more pussy. And speaking of subhuman monsters, James Polk is here.
Yeah!
I'm so looking forward to this.
James, I've seen people point and scream in laughter at you, and I hope one day they'll do it on stage as well. It would be nice for you to be known as the funny man you are, instead of the guy who looks like the rapist that plays quarterback for the Steelers. I've been watching you for a long time. You've come really far as a comedian. All the way from Williamsburg. Wow! I hope it's all worth it at the end when your daughters end up fucking a dude like me. I have no doubt you'll go very far in your chosen profession. You, sir, are a born landscaper. David Marie Garland. My only hope and dream is that you work really hard and realize your potential before the authorities catch you. You fucking kitty rapist. The first time I saw you perform, I knew that anyone could do comedy. Of all the comics here, I think you would be the cutest one jerking off in an alley outside my window. And I hope to God your Amish parents don't never find you and take you on that long buggy ride back to the farm, because you're a brilliant comic even though you make me want to kill myself. That was amazing, right
Sweet.
It's amazing. Redo.
Chris Martin, what can I say about you that hasn't already been said about you? Anything. You are great in those mummy flicks opposite Brendan Fraser. Amazing moaning work. In all seriousness, getting to know you has been awesome. You're an incredibly hardworking and supportive comic. And that's totally different from what I thought when I first met you. Was, you jerking off alone in the dark to your collection of abducted milk carton children. Chris, all your work within the scene has been invaluable to me, and I greatly appreciate all the encouraging words from you. As well as you being the girl that I fisted, which is one of my greatest bits.
Where's Jared?
Jared Cullum. He's one of my favorite comics in town. Not only are you good at what you do, but you have a passion for it. And you're in a great marriage with a beautiful woman. And for me and all the other comics here, we hope you have retarded flipper children right before you get raped by a bus full of murder. Shared, we all have a suspicion there's something deeply wrong with you. You seem so perfect on the outside, but none of us are going to be surprised when they catch you pulling a Rick James on some St. Gertrude student. Dick. Kenny, Wingle, you're my favorite Mexican. I'm gonna miss the shit out of you when I leave, but I know that as soon as INS catches you, it'll only be a short time before I see you in Texas wrapping my burrito at Chipotle. Kidding! I know you're a proud Indian. From a line of proud Indians whose greatest achievement was not dying of smallpox and being able to cry and walk at the same time. If only you would use that multitasking ability to be able to fuck and use a condom at the same time.
Fuck you, Slick.
Hey, Dustin. You wouldn't have to feel bad about cheating on the mother of your children.
Fuck you, Blake.
I'm not gonna tell. I don't even know who the bitch is. I don't care. And Bill Metzger couldn't be here. Faggot. Bill looks like the kind of guy that would read poetry to a girl to get laid. But don't be fooled, he's more of a roofie or drink kind of dude. Bill has given the Richmond comedy scene something it was desperately missing. A long-haired faggot from Charlottesville who will steal all our women. Bill, of course, couldn't be here tonight because he needs to make money for his hair plugs. But don't worry, Bill. I've left detailed instructions on feeding and watering your new girlfriend with Joe. Speaking of dogs, Jeff Curran is here. And Jeff, you have a sweet dog. It's a cockapoo, right?
Yes.
You've used it in the bit. It's one of the coolest breeds I've found in all my time squeezing assholes at Dogma. If you're unfamiliar with the breed, a cockapoo is a cross between a Cocker Spaniel and Jeff's wife keeping his penis in a drawer on her nightstand. And like your joke says, your wife is really hot. And I'm still waiting for the copy of the catalog you ordered out of for me. Jeff, it's awesome that after a decade of struggling, you finally managed to beat out a crackhead, a redneck, and the entire staff of the Capital One cafeteria to win the Clash of the Comics of the Funny Bone. Bravo! You've now joined such esteemed company as Jason Klingman. Now, who is Jason Klingman, you're all asking? So am I. I thought he was Vanilla Ice when we first met, but then I saw him dance and I realized he was just a fag. I've had the opportunity to drink a couple times with Jason, and I've seen him spit game to women. But I think it's much hotter when he swallows my game.
Okay. Brilliant.
Jason, as a performer, you're fearless. And I thank you for giving me a reason to go to Petersburg. Your ex-girlfriend. And Ron Rogers. We hosted the spelling bee together for a year. And fuck you for that. There's only room for one fat funny guy in this town. And now that I'm leaving, it's time for someone to step up to the plate. And that fat guy is Josh Saucier. But Ron, seriously, you did stand up for the first time at one of my shows, and I was amazed at how bad you were at it. Stick to eating, you're good at that. But I love you because you drink as much as me, and you're the only guy I know that makes an ass out of himself more than I do. Like when I don't remember. And Mike Shea was at the beach. Woo, beach. I wish I could spend time in OBX. Mike, you are a confused hillbilly faggot. The only time I've seen you comfortable is when my dick is in your mouth. When Mike isn't desperately trying to escape how gay he is, he's dressing up as a pederast clown. Or busy tasting things with his asshole. And by things, I mean his penises. But as Brown frowned the clown, he's entertained the shit out of all of us. which is weird because I feel more comfortable around him when he's playing a rapist outside of when he's himself, just a normal rapist. I know that someday he'll succeed in comedy unless he goes to jail, where I'm sure he'll succeed also. So many pages here. Oh, and that brings me to Joe Hafke. Your host for the evening. He's been great. Joe Hafke, or Comfort Smurf, as we have called you behind your back. The only thing anybody really likes about you is your girlfriend's drinking problem. You can taste solace in the fact that when I'm gone, another comic will step up and take my place, which is inside Diane, so you don't have to be.
Holy shit!
I feel good about that. I mean, your style of comedy is smart and quick and totally lost on the shitbags that come to the shitty open mics of Diem. I can honestly say that the scene in Richmond would be nothing without your hard work and organizational skills. Unfortunately, it's not much with them either. I'll probably miss you most of all when I leave because no one else jiggles my balls quite like you do when you think I'm asleep on your couch. Richmond, I feel bad about leaving the comedy scene here. Because there's new shows popping up like every other week. I've seen new comics at every open mic, trying it for the first time and loving it. And they've turned into friends of mine like Roy Rogers and Jesse Jarvis, and also guys that have cock-blocked me like Dave Hamrick. These are really funny people who want to succeed and support each other, and I'd love to say that the scene will thrive without me. But in all honesty, I feel like it's going to dry up like Wanda Porter's pussy the second she said I do.
Oh my God!
That's a lie.
I wish I could have come up with more jokes for you guys, but I'm a talentless hack, and the only reason I'm moving is so I can reuse my old jokes in a new town. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. It's been amazing. And comics, I'll see you all on the road sooner or later, I'm sure. I love all of you. That's it. You can drink and try to get laid now.
Oh.